sensitive teeth. Did you know that the two leading causes are irritated gums and weak enamel? Switch to new Sensodyne Sensitivity Gum and Enamel. Helps take care of 3 problems in just 1 toothpaste.
This is Live from Live. Let's go now to our first story.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Spawncast, episode 301. There's some stuff to talk about tonight. I think OJ will probably pop in randomly as we go along here, but I did assemble actually basically the entire crew for this. So this is gonna be fun. We got Max over here on my left, start from left to right. How we doing, Max, Dreamcast guy?
I'm here to hate on Callisto.
Good. Good. Then we have Jordan Fringe.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Good to have Jordan here. We have Miss Click.
Hi, I'm here.
Miss Click is here. Exciting stuff. We have MBG.
Hello. It's great to be here.
Got RGT, Sean.
Hello.
Sean here. We have Nate the Hate.
I am here.
We got Evan.
Yeah.
And our guest tonight is Randall Thor 19. Rand, how we doing?
Hey, thanks for having me on again. It's been quite a while. It's always good to be on the show, though.
We wanted to have the Xbox event announced that everyone was like basically throwing out there as it's probably going to happen in the first 2 months of the year.
Well, maybe you should have waited 2 weeks and I could have been on here to talk about what they actually showed.
No, maybe we can have you back on after they do their showcase and we can go back over everything. I need Rand here to back me up, all right? Because he's Xbox haters on this podcast, all right?
You know, it's funny because whenever RGT makes a video hating about Xbox, there are people that DM me saying, RGT's talking smack about Xbox, and I'm just like, I don't, whatever, it's fine.
Every week.
I've said plenty of positive things.
Yes,
Yeah,
you were quite
there's a
open-minded.
little known secret about, well, yeah, but I mean, I slapped around Pentiment too. A little known secret about RGT is his most played system
It's my Xbox Series.
is his Xbox Series X, and no one knows that about him. That is his most played system.
Yeah, it is.
It's really funny. But hey, you know what? Been there since the beginning. Excited to see Xbox get rolling in 2023. So we'll be talking about that Xbox Direct. We'll be talking about Ubisoft because they were in the news for not positive stuff. They kind of seem like they're in actual trouble, like legitimate trouble. So we'll talk about Ubisoft there, and we do have that the achievements trophy conversation that was going on. Specifically, a developer for achievements, I think it was Mirror's Edge, said that they believed that they were bad for gaming. So I had some questions about that one, and we'll also talk about Callisto Protocol because well, not looking too good for that one either. And I'm actually shocked at some of the numbers getting thrown around that I have to imagine are incorrect, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We do also have a sponsor tonight. That's Factor. Shout out to Factor. We'll talk more about them later on in the show. Evan, did you want to start us off with a Discord question?
Have you ever played a ROM hack / heavily modded game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. There were Pokemon ones I used to play way back in the day on my PC. That was fun. Like, people would do all kinds of stuff to those.
People make new games. This last year I played through multiple Pokemon hacks. They feel like completely new full Pokemon games. They're great.
I guess would you consider a translation where they actually have to go in and change the graphics and different things in the game itself outside just the text? Because sometimes they'll have to do things with speech bubbles and all of that. Would you consider that a substantial ROM hack?
Personally, yeah.
I know they split
it makes it playable.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, because otherwise, there was one I used to play way back in the day, it was an old Dragon Ball Z game, and the text was all messed up, and it would go outside the speech bubbles, and it wasn't set up for going from Japanese to English. So, I don't know, that you gotta go in,
It's not a fun one, though.
I guess. You gotta tool around with all the different graphical stuff. It seems like it's almost there, but like I guess they're not changing out like assets or characters or building a whole new game.
The best ones were the No Mercy hacks back in the day. Those are where they would do texture packs and they would have move packs and all that sort of stuff. Back in the day, this is a little known secret. I used to simulate matches of No Mercy with like all the texture packs, and I would be a commentator. I would never show my face on camera, but I would commentate the matches and upload them onto YouTube. That channel's long fucking gone on. I wish I could find it.
Wow. That's interesting. That's actually a fun concept for a channel, though.
Is it still up? Because we have a lot of people in chat who could probably deep dive that.
I'm pretty sure it's not up.
That's a good. That's a very original idea, actually.
Can you give us a sample of what it sounded like? I'm kind of curious.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just imagine me doing a Max voice. That's pretty much what it sounds like the voice for radio.
I'm Max.
The voice
I would
for
just do
radio.
it like, oh man, oh from the top rope, here it comes Undertaker.
There you go. There you go. It's perfect.
You have another Discord question for us, Evan?
Which do you prefer, PvP or PvE?
It depends.
Always depends on
PvP.
the mode.
Yeah.
I like PvP.
I love PvP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I get PvE as that fun thing because they throw it into where it's more like an adventure overall. But I don't know, something about just, absolutely wiping somebody out on the other side and just very sad. Making them consider quitting or anything. That's it right there.
If it's like a ranked reward to where you feel like not only are you doing better against other people, but you're also doing better against yourself in the PvP, sure. But other than that, like, and I'm saying this like getting back into WoW too, like I'm having a lot of fun just doing the PvE like mystic raids and stuff like that with the new stuff. You know what I mean? So I think it depends on like how the reward system plays out. But for the most part, yeah, I love PvP.
God, Click's all about World of Warcraft right now.
Man,
It's good.
it's addicting.
Sean, why did you super chat $50?
That wasn't me.
It wasn't him.
He needs to come back to the after show.
It says RGT85.
There's no space. There's no space.
It just says
I
RGT85.
give you money?
I don't think you can't impersonate people online. Doesn't make any sense. Well, shout out to RGT85.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this Xbox developer direct. Rand, you guys. It was basically over. Jez, I know, put it up on Windows Central. You guys had alluded to it quite heavily, by the way, in your own podcast, Xbox 2.
Yeah, we'd heard about it literally the night of the Game Awards.
Okay.
That something was in the works for the end of January, and we heard more strongly about it like middle of January, and then Jez got all the info basically that Monday, and I argued with him not to do it. I said, don't you dare leak this. Don't do it because they're going to announce this in 2 days. But Jez decided to leak it, so here we are, right? Well, they announced it 2 days later anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, they put it out there. Apparently it's going to be just over 40 minutes, I believe is what Aaron Greenberg said on Twitter in response to the person who was just kind of asking about the duration of it. But they also gave us an outline of the four big, I guess you'd say, pillars of the presentation: Elder Scrolls Online, Forza Motorsport, Minecraft Legends, Redfall, which is good because we're just expecting release dates for, well, Elder Scrolls Online's, I guess, some kind of expansion, but Forza, Minecraft Legends, Redfall, are we just expecting release dates for all three of those?
I mean, I would hope so.
I would hope so.
Yes.
If we don't get them, there's a problem.
I mean, Jez already put the
Redfall.
Yeah, Jez already has put the date for Redfall out there, which is May 2nd, with early access on the April 28th, I believe. For people, I don't know if it's for people who buy like the more expensive version, but that's supposedly the plan.
I mean, Microsoft's been doing that for a long. They were doing that like Forza Horizon 3. I remember selling. We had the $100 version that come into the store, and if you came in, you'd be able to get it 4 days early if you pre-ordered it. So that's been going on for a long time. It wouldn't shock me if there was like a 4-day instead of Friday, it was Tuesday, for example.
Gears 4 and Gears 5 both did that as well, and I did that for both because I'm a Gears fanatic.
Yeah, so like that wouldn't shock me if they went that route, and I'd actually expect it for something like Redfall. And out of these games here, okay, so Minecraft Legends, Forza, Redfall, sure, I'll throw Elder Scrolls in. Which game is everyone most interested in seeing them? We'll go around.
Forza. Most.
Forza, okay.
Out of those four, Forza.
Yeah.
Redfall.
Something about Redfall, the more I look at it, the more I think Redfall is actually going to be really, really good, and I think it's going to be in a lot of lists of like 2023 surprises. So I'm really curious to see a bunch of that.
Hold on a minute. Everyone just turned around Redfall. I'm the one over here like, yo, Redfall might be something. It could be good. It's Arcane.
I was never hating on it. Well, but also they said during that interview like a week ago when she was talking about that, I wasn't hating on it. Like Far Cry.
Yeah, it's really Far Cry. So they had that interview, and maybe they talked about it because everyone was thinking it was Left 4 Dead, or it was like Left 4 Dead, which,
Yeah.
I guess we were thinking it's instance-based where you set up a room, people join in, and they put you through a mission, and you go to the next mission, and it sounds like it's going to be more like as they said, Far Cry, a little smaller, I assume, but Far Cry 6 is pretty big. Maybe that weird, because they're talking about walking and running to each place.
Specifically mentioned Far Cry 2 though.
Okay.
In the interview, so
This is the best one, by the way.
Lights on fire and watch it spread the
That was pretty impressive back then. Yeah. Far Cry 2. You're saying click? See, you're saying PvE. This is like right up your alley right there.
I feel like MMO is a little bit different. Like I played was it Back 4 Blood that just came out? That was the latest thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That one
okay.
was trying to be Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, and it was kind of forgettable.
was Left 4
you know
Dead
what I mean? Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, it needs memorable aspects to it. You know what I mean? Like I understand they're giving us pre-existing things to kind of give us an idea. I think now that they've tried to make those analogies, I think now I'm a little bit more interested than before. But I don't know. I need to see something memorable to keep my attention because otherwise it'll feel like more of the same to me. That's all.
Okay.
I'm hoping Redfall has good AI. Like that's something that crossed my mind. Is I feel like if the enemies are actually smart and have cool abilities and magic. Because honestly, I think art style wise, I think it looks good. The island looks great. I just think that man, if those vampires are as dumb as zombies in Left 4 Dead, I do think it's gonna just be like it's gonna become real paint by numbers.
There's very few
Yeah.
games that get serious with AI because they want to try to allow everyone to be able to play it. So I mean,
Yeah.
How was the AI in was it GTFO?
It's GTFO's AI is extremely basic. It's just the
Is
fact
it?
that you're underwhelmed. I think in some of the first-person shooters I've played, I think Rage was still some of the best AI since they interacted so much with the world around them to try to fight you. It was one of the first games I
Yeah.
saw where someone with a shield would have people run behind him to get into cover behind the characters that move forward. Like it's just cool stuff like that.
A lot of confidence in Arcane for this one. I've been thinking about it more and more. With what they've turned in, with Prey and Dishonored, now moving to this